Hey everyone, it's Valagar Aloevain, and we're here with our next episode of our storyline here. So we're just about to leave the tutorial island of Kefalonia,
So,
and here we go.
what will it be? Ready to put this life behind you?
Prepare to cast off. It's time to leave.
Good! The tides wait for neither man nor woman.
Time to go.
So, what course do we set? Where in this big, beautiful world does the mighty Cassandra want to go?
Megaris.
Megaris? But we'll be sailing into war.
I got a contract for some general's head.
Whose head?
They call him the Wolf.
The wolf? Who wants Nikolaos of Sparta dead?
Nikolaos of Sparta.
The Oracle has spoken! To prevent Sparta's fall, the child must fall first.
You can't let this happen! Please, he'll do no harm. He'll help us. He will lead us.
Silence!
No! Stop! No! You can't! No! 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 Mother! She has killed
her over!
Pay for her dishonor, for the life she has snuffed.
Look
She
at
is not
me,
Spartan, Nikolaos.
Don't listen! Nikolaos! Don't listen! No! No! Don't listen! Nikolaos! Why?
Pater!
Nikolaos! Stop! Nikolaos! No! Nikolaos! Nikolaos, look at me! Look at me, Nikolaos! Don't! Don't listen!
Your blood is tainted. Rid yourself of this poison.
Pater!
For Sparta!
Pater!
Oh, my baby! Cassandra! Cassandra!
Get me to Megaris. Now.
But I don't understand. Of all the places under Ilios, why risk our necks to go there?
The Wolf of Sparta is my father.
And that is the completion of Tutorial Island. The big, hook. Find out that the villain that you're, rather not the villain, but the contract you just accepted was to go kill your own father. Like that's amazing. Like they really did a great job of story in this game here.
Nothing like a sea breeze.
Does the deck always feel like it's moving?
I've got the perfect opportunity for you to get your sea legs.
Oh? What would that be?
Well, when the Cyclops was giving me a drumming, his pirates took my cargo. I know their ship, and I know where they're heading. What say we get it back?
Sure. It'll be a good opportunity to see how your ship and crew perform.
All right there. Let's get moving. Let's see
Alright,
how the
this part
sails are
is
held up.
exactly that. It is learning the ropes and how to control the ship. As I'm sure you'll notice if this is your first playthrough, that your ship and my ship don't quite look the same. That's because all the upgrades that I've made through my past games that I've played, they do all carry over, so my ship is fully upgraded, including some bonus content from the expansion, which we'll talk about in a minute here, since we're able to look at our actual ship inventory. Which we are able to do as soon as we complete this quest here. So another thing I want to point out is, as you notice, I tear the ship apart. That is because this ship here, it really doesn't scale up with your ship. It's meant to, you know, be an easy target for you to just go in, get your gear, and we're actually just gonna sail right through.
Everyone to your positions! We'll crash them!
And I love that
I think I'm getting...
actually
I lost
split
a
the
couple
ship in
good
half.
men in the scrap with those pirates. The seas are more dangerous now that Sparta and Athens are at each other's throats.
We need new recruits to better our crew.
I know where to start. The best archer I know. He'd be a valuable asset.
When can we meet him?
Well, you're going to have to persuade him.
What do you mean?
You get him aboard and I'll talk him into it. A little drachmi should sweeten the deal.
So you want me to knock him out?
No, no. Well, maybe just pacify him a little. Then get him to the ship so we can have a little talk. Everything will be fine. I promise you. Fire's ready! Let's singe them!
Master! Oars in! Full sail!
That's the island. You...
Lower the sail! That's my target. Ready for docking!
I pay drachmi to anyone who will sail for it.
You'll make a worthy addition to the crew.
I got him.
Good! He'll be a valuable asset to the crew.
Will he be enough?
Don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities to recruit more people as we go.
Something tells me we're going to need them.
We should set a course for Megaris. A long voyage can be relaxing, but we are not really the cruising type. If you want to spice things up a bit, you can always check my log over there. I make a note of anything I hear that could be of interest to a daring captain.
Raise oars!
Alright, so now we get to go travel by ship. It is going to be a little bit boring. There is a lot of this in the game, which I'm going to do my best to minimize this during our main story playthrough. Some of it is still required, but what I will be doing is in my exploration ones, I'll go and grab all these explorer points that I can. Again, if you're wanting to watch that, I will be including videos of just that exploration. That way you guys don't have to miss anything, but you can definitely skip the bits that you do not want to see. And I can definitely understand wanting to skip the exploration.
It's not Spartans or
There's not going to be a lot of
bandits and pirates. Gods protect
talk
us all
between your
from
crew members
mankind.
like Barnabas is doing here now. It's just going to be going to a location, completing its little
The
objective.
Athenians have blocked the entrance to the bay!
Start rowing!
So now time
Let's
for a little
go!
bit of actual ship combat.
Fast as we can! Attack! Bows ready!
So just like when we're fighting, if you notice,
Now this spear!
basically an adrenaline bar for your ship,
Hang on!
and that will basically allow you to use your abilities such as the flamethrower once you get that in the expansion, or, you know, if you're firing off those flaming arrows or flaming javelins. So there are two methods. So as you saw from the first one, we just kind of took over the ship and just, you know, walked it straight off. This one, however, is an actual ship combat. Now I generally tend to do these ones more, as almost all the ships, with the exception of very few, well, they all have a chest that you can loot. So somebody's still alive.
For Ares!
If you aren't quick though, as you can notice, the ship is sinking. Now, don't actually fret too much on that, because another amazing thing that I love is, even if the ship sinks, you can swim down and loot that chest that was on the ship. So I just thought that was another amazing you know, attention to detail, where as soon as the ship sinks, oh, sorry, you didn't get to the loot in time, you can't loot it. Well, no, if you
They are
really
going
want,
to
you
hit
can
us!
swim to the bottom of the
More
ocean
speed!
there, and
Ready yourselves! I
actually,
need
they have
up!
water.
Commander, they are trying to rush me! What's up?
I don't know if I'm going to be
Watch out!
surviving this
They are trying to hit us!
one. Taking a lot of damage here.
Archers!
Dealing enough
Ready!
back.
Watch them, Commander!
Hit, and there we go. So yeah, unfortunately, like, it can get a little rough, especially when you don't have your lieutenants that you want yet. Hopefully it doesn't put us too far back, but with the lieutenants, you really got to gear towards how your playstyle. So they do have 3 types of attacks in the base game. Obviously, you have your straight out ramming damage. You also have your arrows and your javelins.
The Athenians have blocked the entrance to the bay!
Once you get a little bit further, I also, as you notice, I also have that.
We're moving now!
You get a total of 4 different attacks. The arrows and the javelins, you do get a fire variant, which can then
Here
set the
we
ship
go!
on fire. Now, this is great in a lot of ways,
Arm yourselves!
because if they're
Archers!
all the way
Finish!
over, they actually stop moving,
Spears now!
allowing you to maybe
Archers!
get a good
Get ready! Head for over water! Ready yourselves!
So
Let's board
it's
the
really nice that
bastards!
you can get that free shot in there, and it's a nice way to catch up. So personally, I really enjoyed the playthrough. So a tip for ship combat here. Rather than attempting to actually melee them, if you are able to knock them off the ship in any way, shape, or form, be it with the shield bash, if they have shields, or if they don't have shields, you can actually just use something like a Spartan kick, or that Ring of Chaos. If you're able to knock them into the water, that's essentially a one-hit kill, and it makes things a lot simpler, a lot quicker.
We need to move before they hit us!
Ready arrows!
Malata! They are headed right for us!
Archers! Forward! Slow down!
Commander, we need to brace or get out of the way!
We're at full speed! More speed! Attack with your spears! Join me!
So this time, at
Prepare
least
to fall, the maggots!
we're able to get out. Didn't die. Another nice bit is after each battle, they do give you a little moment's breath, as well as they also restore a bit of your hit points. This one I'm talking about with knocking off the ship, it's just instantly kills them. And, really saves you a lot of time battling. Of course, if you can't hit the guy. Another thing to point out, as you're noticing, this one has 2 chests. Generally speaking, the larger the ship, the more loot chests that they have. So some of the bigger ships, they'll actually have all the way up to 3 chests, which great way to farm out gear, as well as materials for crafting.
We're taking losses! Someone get to those positions!
Archers to the front! Prepare to bomb!
We fought a good fight! Not for the last time, I'm sure!
As you can see there, you know, when I was able to knock him off, it takes no time at all to actually clear out a ship.
Ready to shoot! Spears at the ready!
You did it! We are through! From what I've heard,
Spin little
Megaris
hand
is
in
home
him.
to the fiercest fighting so far. Spartans are
making,
preparing for a final
ship
push
combat
to
a little bit
rid the region of humans.
Sailing speed! Lower the oars!
The wolf takes no prisoners!
See, the Athenian dog Pericles fears you. He cowers in his Parthenon, surrounded by playwrights and sophists. He dares not face you with honor on the battlefield. He knows you are too strong. He knows Athens' days in Margolis are numbered. And he knows Athens is next!
You destroyed the Athenian blockade.
They were in my way.
Sparta owes you thanks. Dihi has blessed you, my friend. You arrived in time to watch my pater achieve a glorious victory.
You can't be his son. I heard his children died in Sparta many years ago.
He adopted me into his household after his previous family failed him. I would never bring dishonor to him.
Sometimes things happen in a way that you don't plan or expect. History has a way of remembering things strangely.
You talk as if you were there.
Maybe I was.
Nonsense. You're too young to have witnessed such things. But enough of the past, let's discuss the future. What is a mercenary doing sailing into a war they aren't being paid to fight in? Tell me why you're really here before I cut you down for wasting my time.
I just want to point out, he gets mad at you for you wasting his time. He was the one who stopped you. I mean, isn't he wasting your time? So I'm really not sure what option to pick here. Most times I come up to this choice, I choose to pledge my sword, but that is ultimately a lie because obviously I was hired to kill him. Finding out he's our father, I mean, I don't know if I've want to do that, but we'll see how the game progresses there. But again, generally speaking, I always pick to pledge my sword, but I did say that I'm gonna make this character, you know, as truthful as honest. So I think I'm gonna just say I've come to meet the wolf.
I've come to meet the Wolf of Sparta.
You cannot simply meet with Nikolaos. He has command of the entire Spartan army. If you truly came all this way to meet him, you might be disappointed.
Are you sure you're in charge here? You don't strike me as a typical Spartan. Perhaps it's best if I just talk with Nikolaos.
A sense of humor is not a trait I see being useful for a sellsword. If you're here to earn drachmi, though, I could make use of a capable mercenary. The fleet might be destroyed, but Megaris is firmly in Athenian control. We need to weaken their position if we are to take to the field and drive them back to Athens.
How goes the war effort?
The Athenian blockade was a desperate attempt to stop our advance through Megaris. Now, we can prepare to drive them from this region once and for all. Our forward scouts are identifying key targets in preparation for our assault. Under the Wolf's command, we shall be victorious.
Your father, who is he exactly?
Nikolaos, the Wolf of Sparta. He was impressed with my skill when I was a boy, and took me under his wing. He trained me himself, and eventually adopted me into his house. He is my father and mentor. I live to make him proud. Surely you've heard of him.
Just rumors, really.
I doubt they do him justice. He is a great warrior, and a greater general. I would follow him to the gates of the underworld.
Why do you need a mercenary to do that? You seem to have plenty of soldiers at your disposal.
It's not a question of manpower. The Megarians are our allies. We do not want to commit troops until we know victory is assured. My scouts are already locating key targets that we can hit.
I'm ready to serve. Together we will ensure that Sparta is victorious.
You're a different kind of Misthios, aren't you? You're just what we need to help deal with that meddling Athenian mercenary. If we can draw the leader out and eliminate him, we will crush the Athenians on the battlefield and drive their forces all the way back to Athens, destroying their supplies, stealing their war chest, and killing their elite troops should leave him vulnerable. Take this and present it to my scouts. If you find them in the field, be sure to check for new information. They might also have need of your skills.
This chest you want me to steal, why is it so important?
An army is made of men that need pain. Take away the drachmi, and they lose all the will to die for other men's ambitions. The Athenians keep their treasure well guarded in the fort at the foot of Mount Yerania.
What supplies should I destroy?
Anything the Athenians need. Look for crates of supplies and weapons. The port of Nicaea and the valley of King Lelech would be a good place to start. It's where their supplies come into the region.
Where is the Athenian leader?
He is in Megara, hiding behind stone walls and a full garrison of troops. But if you kill his troops, destroy his supplies, and steal his riches, then he'll be open to attack.
I think I know what must be done.
Remember, every Athenian soldier you eliminate will also help us achieve victory.
And once I've brought the Athenians to their knees for Sparta, I'll get that meeting with Nikolaos. Or you'll be next.
Send those Athenian dogs to Hades, Misthios. Do this, and the wolf will personally see to it that you are rewarded.
All
If I
right.
want to get close to the wolf, I'll have to help Stentor defeat the Athenians. I shouldn't waste any time.
Alright, well, we now know what we need to do in order to get the wolf on a, and actually be able to talk to them. And that's to help them take over the region. Now, I love these battles. Won't keep it so long. So if you hover over top of any of these regions, on the far right, it'll show the region, its leader, if you know who it is, as we don't quite know who that leader is yet. Whereas this one, it actually gives a name. Then it'll show how fortified the region is based on that 3 bars. Once we actually are able to drop it all the way down to the very first, the far left bar, the first bar, you're actually able to go into a big all-out war. And I truly love these. I spent so much time doing them. They're a lot of fun, and you don't get this type of thing in a lot of games, so I'm gonna really enjoy showing you guys that, as well as, just doing more of it. But for now, that is the end of this video. In the meantime, what I am going to do is I'm gonna go around, and now that we're on the mainland again, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna collect a whole bunch of waypoints for us so that we can fast travel everywhere we need. That way I can hopefully speed everything up for us. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later.